Okay, the great Peter Rees, Rugby Union's, West Rugby Union's oldest international, 1947, exercising in his daily workout. Peter says that his daily workout is really important for his health and makes him feel better no matter what the weather. Peter's always down here. How's that feeling, Peter?
Huh?
How's that feeling?
Good. Very good, yeah.
It's good. Good stuff, Pete. Well done. Okay, in 1947, Peter was playing on the wing for Wales, and he was a really big winger for the time. And he's going to tell you a little bit about himself and his training regime back then. Okay, Pete. Okay. And stop that. Okay, Pete. What was it like back in 1947 when you played for Wales? How was it in 1947 when you played for Wales? How was it in 1947 when you played for Wales?
How long was I?
How was it in 1947 when you played for Wales in rugby? What was it like to play for Wales in 1947?
Oh, what was it like?
Yes.
Well, it's a case of that, you know, when you know the first time that you'll be picked for your country, well, it came as a great pleasure and a surprise, actually. And I was just thinking of Wales playing Ireland week last Saturday, which I celebrated my 89th birthday. And I was just thinking that I played against Ireland in St. Helens in 1947, which is, that's 64 years ago. And of course I'm thinking, well, I was in 1946-47, which was the first season after the war that the international series started. It was then a 5-nation series, and I was reserved for England and Scotland, and I was picked for France and Ireland. France was my first game, but it should have been Ireland, but due to the weather in 1947, of course it was a very, very hard winter. And I remember in my village in Penigros, we had snow on the ground for nearly 2 months. And when the Welsh team was picked, and of course the Irish game was postponed, well, I thought that my chances might have gone. But fortunately enough, they played France on the following week, and I was picked. And of course, the game against Ireland that we played the week after that. So we won out in Stadium Cologne. It was a very, very tight and very hard tussle. We won by a penalty goal to 0, which was kicked by the Tamplin. And of course, the Big Five then decided to select the same side against Ireland, which was at St. Helens. Now, of that team, I'm the only player left. But I was wondering, I did ask a question, I'm wondering how many of the Irish side. I know that they are outside half. Dr. Jackie Kyle, I think, is still alive. But I don't know if any of the others are. The wing I played against was O'Hanlon. And of course I can remember this game at St. Helens very well, because the court was delayed for the Irish team. They were staying in Port Call, and the coach had been delayed for over an hour due to transport difficulties or what have you. And I was still a little bit nervous, although I had played one international before. And I think I went a few times to the toilet in St. Helens before the game started. But what I'm pleased to say is that we were again victorious. And on that side, 1946-47, we shared the championship.
Oh, that's good.
And unfortunately, we lost against England in the first game at Cardiff Arms Park due to Jackie Kyle's drop goal. And as you know, in those days, a drop goal was 4 points. But I was just thinking of, now I've had 2 cups. And I was just thinking about it, that today, of course in those days, the only cups that you could have were the home internationals, which was 4 cups. And also if you had a touring side, could be make it 5 in a season. But today you can have up to about 20 cups. And I was just thinking that I spent, well, 80 minutes, under 60 minutes on the rugby field between Ireland and France. And of course I'm just thinking 160 minutes. Well, today, I should imagine if some of the players, if they spent 160 minutes on the rugby field, they'd have possibly 10 to 15 cups.
That's right, Peter.
Because in those days there was no squad, just a bad team, and if you were injured, well, you were just depleted.
But thanks for that, Peter, and I'm sure people want to know more about that. Maybe the Welsh Rugby Union can find out about the Ireland team from the 1946-1947 year. Thank you, Peter.